guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a DIY of me upholstering this little dresser thing I found at the thrift store. So I'm like in the process of making an in-home salon station, I guess you could call it. And I found this at the thrift store, and I was like trying to find the perfect dresser I'm going for. And I'll show you pictures of what all I saw and some that caught my eye maybe, but this one here, this caught my eye. So what I'm doing is just spray painting it for now, and then I'll show you, I'm back to tell you about what's next. Okay, so the next step would be to measure out the contact paper. I'm doing the shelves part of my dresser, so I just lined the paper up with the shelf, how long I want it to be. And since I spray painted the front of the shelf rose gold, I didn't want to overlap the front of the shelf, so I started it like right where the top of the shelf starts, if that makes sense. And I just cut along that lines. I don't know the measurements or anything like that because I didn't pay attention. I just cut along the lines, took the paper off, and stuck it there. And I just folded the back under, which you will see here in a second. Upon laying the paper down, the contact paper, I have a card right there that you see on the table. It's to smooth out any air bubbles so I don't have lumps in the paper or on the table or anything. And be careful when smoothing them out, because if you do it too hard, you can like tear the paper, or at least I guess the type of wood I had or whatever, I don't know. But just make sure you take your time when doing this so you don't rip anything or have any bubbles in your work. Okay, so it's the next day and I'm doing the back part of the dresser or whatever. I'm just taking my paper as far as it rolls out because this side is bigger. So I just made sure to line it up and everything. And I drug the paper all the way down to the bottom shelf as well. So I didn't have to like do any extra cutting that was unnecessary. So I rolled it all the way out so you could see right here, as you can see. So you could see like what all is needed to be coming off in the first place, instead of just doing the whole thing and like, you know, making extra cuttings that you don't need to make. So I just cut that and I'm gonna line it up on the dresser and tape it, or stick it down, I guess, with my card. And I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna cut it at the bottom and line it up as well. You'll see here in a second. Okay, right here is where I was saying about making that second cut. Be careful when you're doing that as well. And I just cut it, you know, where the line meets the bottom of the shelf. And I just cut it and placed the second piece of paper there. Again, taking my time, smoothing it out with the cards, smoothing out the air bubbles. And yeah, once you see, when I get finished with this piece, it's gonna be some leftover side pieces that I need to cover, like that little side over there. It's missing some paper because it wasn't long enough, so I just cut a strip that was the same length. I cut a piece that was like just enough to fill in that side piece right there, and I put it on top and the bottom, and then I went ahead and did the other side off camera, so you'll see here in a second how that looks before and after and the finished product of it. And make sure, if you have any questions, to leave them in the comments below, no matter what your question is regarding my next video. Oh, there is a part 2 to this, so make sure you have your notifications on so you can see when I upload that. And so I just added a strip of contact paper that was like just where that paper ended right there on the side, and I made it go from the top to the bottom. I didn't do the side shelves because I'm still deciding if I want to or not, but for right now I just did the inside of the shelves and the shelves, of course. And this is the finished product. I will link everything in the description box where I purchased it from. I really love how this turned out, but I'm not through with it yet, and I sure will keep you guys updated on what I do next and what's coming next on the shelves or whatever, what else I'm putting on, anything like that. Just make sure your notifications are on and you stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.